Shalum, Shalum and welcome. Welcome to White Robes family. My name is Symmanayah. And this is a special segment. What makes it special, my brothers and sisters, is I believe that the Most High came to me and pressed me to do this message, this day, this time, right now. And you will witness why. You will notice that it doesn't say this is the what installment this is of White Robes family, because this will be considered the judgment, warning, and instruction segment. And these will be codified or identified by the date and a number. If you notice on the bottom left of this slide, you'll see a date and a number. With that said, my brothers and sisters, take a moment. Read the disclaimer. I will not read it to you. Read the disclaimer, my brothers and sisters. But one thing I want you to note, more than anything, this message is to those who believe they are drawn by the Almighty Father Yahuah in Yahusha's name. To Yahusha, the Almighty Father Yahuah, drawing you to Yahusha for living guidance. Read the disclaimer, O Yashar'al. Read the disclaimer, O visitor to this message. With that said, let me begin. My brothers and sisters, this segment, judgment, warnings, and instructions. Hear, O Yashar'al, for I believe I was visited by the Spirit of Yahuah, that he said to me that this is the time when we will begin to see what actually stirs within any individual that is physically alive. We will begin to see what is moving, what is causing the ultimate influence, the different influences in individuals in the coming days. It will become visible. This message is brought to you as judgment, warnings, and instructions. What must we do? We must be prepared to witness what we see and respond according to how we are led by the Almighty Father. We must begin to lean into him and understand what it means to pray without ceasing. O Yashar'al, warnings and instructions are critical, especially during these end times. My brothers and sisters, one of the things that have begun is the proving of spirits. Now, many of you may ask, what do I mean by that? We are about to witness, Yashar'al, intense times like never imagined. Proving of spirits, my brothers and sisters, we have learned and we have heard that these earthen vessels, these bodies that we dwell in, the inward man dwell in, will return back to the earth, as it is written. We have learned that the flesh war against the spirit. Proving of spirit have begun. Conditions are about to ramp up and become so intense, my brothers and sisters, it will prove the spirit inside this tabernacle. It will bring out the true core of one's functioning on this planet. Proving of spirits will come in many ways, and I will speak to you in a minute, my brothers and sisters. But know this, as we face the proving of spirits, we will discern and come to realize it's one of two things that is causing an influence in our actions. It is either the Almighty Father Yahuah, through Yahusha Mashyach, spirit working in us, through us, one towards another, or an attack by the wicked one, Hashatan, commonly known as Satan. Proving of spirit has begun, my brothers and sisters. Let me tell you some things to look for. It is as though the Spirit of the Almighty Father said to me, your generation is a generation that seeks signs like just as their forefathers did, always seeking signs. But there will be many who will wait till the signs become so magnified before they respond and find it to be too late. It was as though the Almighty Father told me, in my discipline that I have promised, I will allow my messenger to bring forth famine, pestilence, and disease. Prepare to witness an explosion of food shortages, pestilence, and diseases ramp up in such a way they have never ramped up before during a time when so many people were physically alive on this planet. It was as though the Almighty Father said, as I prove my children, I will bring their physical bodies to the weakness that is necessary for their spirit to rise up strong and manage these bodies as He has designed us to do and commanded us to do. And I prayed, my brothers and sisters, and I believe the Almighty Father said, you want a sign? Watch the explosion of food shortages. You want a sign? Watch the explosion of pestilence. You want a sign? Watch diseases ramp up in such a cataclysmic way. You will lean to me, saith the Almighty Father, to His children. He said, I will present to you what you need to see. Take heed to my words, for it has begun, saith the Almighty Father in the name of Yahusha. He said, tell my children, lean into me, and I will direct you to be strong in spirit. Do not seek to preserve these fleshly vessels that your spirit is deposited in. Seek me and the strength of my spirit, and you will discover the strength, the fortitude, and the comfort that is necessary to witness my plan unfold. In my discipline, famine, pestilence, and disease will be the fruit of the rebellious children of the house of Yashar'al. To those outside of the set-apart family of Yashar'al, they have their judgment. Do not concern yourself with that. This message is to those who are indeed set apart Yashar'al, drawn by the Almighty Father Yahuah in Yahusha's name. And as I continue to pray, the Almighty Father brought to my attention and said, speak these words. In my discipline will come famine, pestilence, and disease that will bring about the weakness of these earthen bodies until you identify my presence, saith the Almighty Father. My presence yield and bonded with your spirit. And as you identify, you will rise up strong by the favor that I will give you to accomplish the tasks that are assigned to you. And he said, say to my children, blood, innocent blood have been spilt. More innocent blood will be spilt in the coming days, and it will become so rampant and widespread that many innocent people will die, face physical death. Blood, the blood of many people, will ramp up across the face of the planet like never before. Prepare to witness waterways, the waters turning into blood. It will happen in a sequential way such that it will force my children, saith the Almighty Father, to begin movement as I have designed. Will the wicked move and migrate to the land where it began? Indeed, they will. But do not be concerned with what the wicked is doing. Focus on me, saith the Almighty Father. Discern my words. Discern my spirit, stirring within you. For you will move in the promised vengeance that will come as a result of blood being brought to the surface. the fruit of man's wickedness, the fruit of rebellion. As a result of the innocent blood spilt, man will begin to recognize an increase in more bloodshed. Man will begin to recognize the waterways turn to blood. And man will begin to recognize the power of the blood of the Lamb. So, it is though the Almighty Father said to me, O Yashar'al, again, famine, pestilence, and disease will humble us and bring us into obedience. There will be obedience among the set-apart children of Yahuah. It was like the Almighty Father said, my children will obey my commands, and I know what it takes to bring about the harvest of obedience. And I will prove to my children that vengeance is mine. You, O Yashar'al, I believe the Almighty Father said, we will see blood, widespread blood like never imagined, and the waters will find their time and season to turn to blood. My brothers and sisters, as I continue to commune with the Almighty Father, it's like he said to me, there will be wars, there will be death, there will be violence, and war come in many faces, from economic wars to civil wars, to domestic wars, to national to international wars. War have begun. Fightings have begun. And in all this fighting, the battle that I have described to my children, saith the Almighty Father, this spiritual battle will prove its place amongst men, women, and children. There will be widespread destruction. All living things, land, buildings, and more are about to happen. From infrastructure crumbling to the products of men failing, to buildings crumbling, to earthquakes and tsunamis, to meteors, widespread destruction will come because I have promised my wrath. And my wrath will come. But to you, my children, saith the Almighty Father, to you, my children, know that the Spirit within you will be with me forever. Know that the Spirit within you is what you must realize that goes beyond these earthen vessels. The earthen vessels will return to the dirt. So do not seek to save these physical lives, said the Almighty Father. But indeed, lean into me, saith the Almighty Father. In the name of Yahusha, lean into me in my spirit, and you will discover the strength and fortitude to move and see beyond what lies ahead. Tumultuous times are coming. Cataclysmic conditions are coming. Rise up, O Yashar'al. You will come to me. Those who are physical alive, who I have chosen, you will come to my set-apart mountain. Those I have designated for elder tasks, you will grow to discern what you are to do before these physical earthen vessels are laid to rest. Hear, O Yashar'al, pray and seek earnestly to discern my voice. I continue to pray, my brothers and sisters. It was as though the Spirit of Yahuah was saying, we will begin witnessing end-time judgment. There will be an increase in calls and cries as individuals seek to discern who it is they're serving. But to you, O Yashar'al, to you, my children, there will be increased calls to me, saith the Almighty Father. There will be cries unto me, saith the Almighty Father Yahuah. In the name of Yahusha, as the calls and the cries go out, seek to discern my instructions. My instructions to you is as I open your eyes and ears. Do not be slothful. Do not be lazy, my children, saith the Almighty Father. Learn the quickness of my spirit and respond as I move you to respond. You will discover that I am indeed alive and with you. In the name of Yahusha, I say to you, O Yashar'al, hear these words. Increased calls are coming. Increased cries will swell up. Pray and watch, my brothers and sisters. Discerning the presence of spirits set apart and wicked is about to occur. You ever hear, my brothers and sisters, you ever hear that when a man is desperate, it brings out their true essence. It brings out the core of what's inside. It brings out what's in their belly comes up. We will witness, O Yashar'al, as the proving of spirits take place as a result of judgment beginning at the house of Yahuah first. We will witness among leaders first and foremost, and then we will witness among the first fruits and among the many. We will witness the proving of spirits as conditions ramp up that I've described, from famine, pestilence, disease, from the blood to the waters, from the blood of people, from his wrath, from widespread destruction of land, buildings, and more. We will witness what truly a person has embraced inside. For those who are my children, I believe the Most High said, those who are my children will identify those I have tasked to accomplish specific things, and will witness, confirm, and reaffirm my presence. The discerning of spirits, my brothers and sisters. The Almighty Father, it's like he said, there are those we think are brave, we will see are cowards. There are those we think are passive and weak, we will see are strong. There are those whom we least expect will rise up in the power and might as I direct them and execute the words and instructions as well as warnings. My brothers and sisters, time will prove the presence of a living Almighty One. Time will prove that this is the season where we will witness obedience come amongst Yashar'al, prepared to witness the 144,000, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes, as mentioned in the scriptures, prepared to witness a great multitude, set apart by the power and might of the Almighty Father Yahuah in Yahusha's name, prepared to witness movement. Yashar'al, O Yashar'al, these are the words. These words I speak to you are a reflection of my encounter with the Almighty Father. Take them as warnings and instructions. Choose wisely, O Yashar'al. End times are here. Pray and watch. Judgment, warnings, and instructions. Hear, O set apart Yashar'al. These will be reflective outside of the sequential posts that you will see in White Rose family, and you will be able to identify them by the dates at the bottom of each presentation in the beginning, as well as on the thumbnail. Yashar'al, my prayer is that you be encouraged. The realities of all that is promised is unfolding before our very eyes. We are the generation of end times. Pray, watch, study, pray some more, and seek earnestly to discern that you may be able to engage the Almighty Father Yahuah in the name of Yahusha in prayer and gain the knowledge that he would have you receive and recognize that is necessary for fulfilling improved worship and obedience to him. My name is Symmanayah, and these are the words I am compelled to present before an awakening nation. I have no more to say at this moment, O Yashar'al. Just as you, some of you among, just as you might be stirred, quickened, or concerned, so am I. But my comfort comes in knowing that we are witnessing the realities of things that have been written. We are witnessing the life in the scriptures well up like never before, bringing correction and straightness towards the set apart service to the Almighty Father. In the name of Yahusha, I come to you and I say to you, be encouraged. Our redemption draws near. Shalum.